This is Rajarao PVV, Department of CSC, BVCC Vadalru. Today I am going to discuss about introduction to ISO standards. Here ISO stands for International Organization for Standardization. Here, ISO is a non-profit and worldwide federation of national standard bodies from several countries. ISO provides state-of-the-art specification for products, services, and goods practices, helping to make industry more efficient and effective. Actually, it was established to promote the development of standardization and related activities in the world with a view of facilitating the international trade and developing cooperation in the spheres of intellectual, scientific, technological, and economic activity. The establishment of ISO is begun in 1946 in Switzerland, when delegates from 25 countries met the Institute of Civil Engineers in London and decided to create an international organization to facilitate international coordination and unification of industrial standards. ISO became official in February 1947. Since then, more than 19,000 international standards have been published, covering almost all aspects of technology and manufacturing. Then, an ISO standard is developed by a group of experts within technical committees. A technical committee is made up of representatives of industries, NGOs, governments, and other stakeholders. Each technical committee deals with different subjects such as information technology, electrical engineering, etc. Once the need of standard has been started, experts meet to discuss and negotiate a draft standard. The draft standard of the standard is shared with ISO members. Here, first of all, what is the ISO 9000 standard? Here, ISO 9000 series is a set of international standards for quality management and quality assurance. The standard was developed to help companies effectively document the elements they need to maintain an efficient quality system. A quality management system provides a framework that is used to monitor and improve performance, improve customer satisfaction, staff motivation, and continual improvement. ISO 9000 is applicable to various industries other than software industry. The initial ISO 9000 standard were published in 1987 as ISO 9000 1987, which were revised in 1994 as ISO 9000 1994. ISO 9000 1994 had three standards, that is ISO 9001 1994, ISO 9002 1994, and ISO 9003 1994. ISO 9002 1994 and ISO 9003 1994 had been dropped and their standards were merged into ISO 9001 1994, and some clauses from 9002 and 9003 were eliminated. In the year of 2000, ISO 9001 1994 was revised and rewritten as ISO 9001 2000. There were several minor revisions made in the ISO 9000 series. ISO 9001 2008 is the latest ISO standard which is most widely used by the software companies. Here, the revised ISO 9000 2008 series of standards forms a coherent set of quality management system. These standards facilitating mutual understanding in national and international needs. It is based on 8 quality management principles that senior management applies for organizational improvement, like customer focus, leadership, involvement of people, process approach, system approach to management, continual improvement, factual approach to decision making, mutually beneficial supplier relationship. First of all, I am talking about customer focus. In this customer focus, as organization depends on their customers, they should understand current and future customers. Then leadership. Leadership establish unity of purpose and direction of the organizations. Organization should create and maintain an internal environment in which people can become fully involved in achieving the organization objectives. Then involvement of people. People at all levels are the assets of organization and their full involvement enable their abilities to be used for the organization benefits. Then process approach. The desired results is achieved more efficiently when activities and related resources are managed as a process. Then system approach to management. Identifying, understanding and managing interrelated process as a system contributes to the organization effectiveness and efficiency in achieving its objectives. Next is continual improvement. Continual improvement of the organization's overall performance should be a permanent objective of the organization. Next, factual approach to decision making. Effective decisions are based on the analysis of data information. Last one is mutually beneficial supplier relations. An organization and its suppliers are interdependent and a mutual beneficial relationship enhance the ability of both to create values. These 8 quality management principles form the basis for the quality management system standards within the ISO 9000 family. Then ISO 9000 certification process. Initially, an organization has to decide about getting ISO certification because it will involve in the formal process of development. Organization willing to achieve ISO certification go through the following ISO 9000 certification steps and apply to the ISO 9000 register. Here first one is proposal stage, pre-assessment stage, documentation review and adequacy audit, then compliance audit, then registration, continued surveillance. Then proposal stage. The organization prepares a proposal in the format that according to the guidelines provided by the ISO to apply registration for ISO certification. Then pre-assessment stage. At this stage, register and the responsible people make a rough assessment of the organization. Then documentation review and adequacy audit. The register reviews the proposal and its related document submitted by the organization and